Good evening, everybody. This is my 15th day-ish going live in a row. I say ish because of that one day that I was a few hours late, but I'm counting it anyway. The 14-day challenge is over, but like I said, I still want to offer you content and value whenever possible. And tonight, something happened that impacted me, so I wanted to share with you just in case maybe you're going through something similar, or you ever do go through something similar. Odds are you will at some point, just because that is how life works. So the last few nights, Madeline has been coming in either in tears or on the brink of tears for reasons unknown, or reasons that the emotions don't seem to match what it is that she's saying is wrong. So I have to kind of get her to talk a little bit, and so the past 3 nights I've just said, okay, you've got to go to bed. It's late. It's time for bed. Go to bed. I mean, I comfort her, I hug her, I snuggle with her, she wipes her tears all over me, and then I get her back in bed. But tonight, I decided to put my social work hat on top of my mom hat, and ask some questions to help her find the words to go with these big feelings she was having. She was upset about a whistle that I threw away because I helped her clean her room that she had not been cleaning, and I don't like all the little things, and so I just threw some things away and gave some other things away. But her room looks nice now, and she's been keeping it nice. That's not the point of this story. So she was really upset about this little whistle, this little toy. Just one of those cheap Dollar Tree kind of things that comes in the little party favor bags. And so I started to help her go through what she was really upset about. I asked her what she'd been thinking about right before. She got upset, and we were talking about the day that we had with our friends and playing in the leaves. And I said, and what were you thinking about that? Were you thinking about something else that's missing? And she's like, yes. And then all of a sudden she's like, Ella and Aranza. And she's just, a puddle, wiping her tears on me. I mean, very full of emotions for these people who were such a big part of her life. Now it's taken 3 months for my kids to start talking about this very big absence in their lives. They're just now processing it, and that has made it really hard for me because I'm at a different point than they are. I'm not going to say I'm all better because I'm not. But I want them to remember. I want them to have good memories, and I want them to follow the example of these friends that were older than them, but loved them and helped look after them and wanted them to know the right things to do. And so after I finally got Madeline calmed down and she went back to bed, I started thinking about the importance of memories. So memories link our past, present, and future. The same processes used to remember are the ones that we use to plan for our future. An impaired memory not only interferes with recalling information, but also with being able to imagine a future and alternative outcomes to different situations, which can leave you feeling really stuck. And as soon as I read that, it made perfect sense to me why, in the middle of grieving, you can forget a whole bunch of things and also not know what the next step of something else is. And, you just feel stuck, for lack of any better words. Memory is vital to our psychological well-being. Not only just the planning for the future, imagining different scenarios and multiple outcomes, especially for those of us who are very, control freaks, and we like to think ahead, and we have, okay, this is how plan A could go, this is how plan B could go. And, we have multiple scenarios lined out, and then we have all the possibilities we've thought of, and, we pick the best one, and we hope that's the way it goes, and that's what we strive for. When our systems are not working right, our memory is not working right, it depletes that skill. Memory helps link information. So if you're driving along and all of a sudden you forget where you are, or you forget where you're going, or you forget how to get there, or anything like that, it's because something has gone wrong and those wires are crossed somehow. Helping my kids with remembering is an important piece of their development. But if you actually know my children, you know that I'm the one who really needs help keeping up with their remembering, because they remember everything. So y'all pray for me. But in our house, no question is off limits, and every big feeling is important. Even the small ones are important, but those big feelings, sometimes they need help identifying and working through. And tonight showed me that even if those big things happen at bedtime, they are worth the time that it takes. There's probably a reason for whatever is going on with them, beyond just the stalling at bedtime. I found a guide that is broken down by age that will help you talk to your kids about the tough stuff. And if you'd like that guide, reach out to me and I'll be happy to get it to you. Hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.